you doing? Welcome to another episode of TheConways.
Almost. Not yet.
Do you like that intro?
That was actually really good.
You give us an intro there.
Welcome to another episode of TheConways. Now you
That was
say
good.
almost.
Almost, yeah. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you getting on since the last time I seen you, Amy?
Yeah, alright. Seen you this morning. Well, I seen you didn't see me.
What do you mean?
Right back. In the bed.
Catching flies?
Yeah.
And
You were wrapped in the sheets.
I was wrapped in the sheets?
Yeah. Do you know, like, the sheet on top of your mattress?
Oh, yeah.
The
Underneath me,
fitted
like.
sheet? You
Yeah.
were literally in it wearing, like, a jacket.
It's mad comfortable. Coming up on the show, we're going to talk about the latest in our world in planning the wedding. And I have picked my best man.
Woohoo,
It
finally.
was a tough decision.
Oh my God, I think I was asking you to do that for like, jeez,
Yeah.
a year and a half.
But first, what we have coming up is a quick update on our week.
Oh yeah.
So we were going over to do a big shop,
Going over to do the food shop, yeah.
the big one. And we were in the shopping centre and we were walking by a jeweller's. And Amy said, they do engagement rings in there. I wonder, did they do wedding rings?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, well,
It's
yeah.
something that I never see. I don't look out for. Do you know what I mean? In the window.
They only had a couple in the window, didn't they? So we went in and we were talking to the girl behind the counter and we said, do you do wedding rings? Like, and she was like, yeah, obviously we're a fucking jewellers.
Yeah, but I thought you would have had to make an appointment.
Yeah, I was like,
waiting
do you have to have an appointment to like sit down and have a look at the rings for wedding rings? And she said, yeah, originally.
She said, yeah, you
And
do,
then
but
we
she
just
goes,
happened-
go on, sit
yeah,
down
It
there.
was quiet, like, and we sat down and she took the
I'd
ring.
be food shop bags.
Yeah, a
like.
load of bags. And we sat down and we looked at the rings and we ended up getting them.
Yeah.
We just like got the rings
I thought it
randomly
would
while
have
we were
been
going
to
for
do
the
a
shop.
food shop, yeah. I thought it would have been a whole like few months picking them, and I
Yeah.
think it was just like, oh, just get another thing done, like, you know that way.
And we got a great price,
Yeah, we did.
but then we didn't have enough for the shopping.
No,
So we haven't
had no
all
vouchers.
week. We had no 10 off 50s left.
no. Or 5 off 25,
But I got like a Celtic design.
and it
Like
was
something out of
weird.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, but it was weird though because
I'm like Frodo Baggins now.
I don't know who that is, but it was weird because when she put it on your finger, you don't know what size your finger is, and it fit you perfect. Like
It literally
it was
fit
like it was
me
meant
perfect.
to be. Like,
I was meant to get that ring.
yeah.
But there's something about like when you pick one, I was saying, right, that's the one, I'll just get that. And then you look at the rest and you're like, I don't know, it's like a hard decision, isn't it?
It is, but like it suits you. It's nice. I like it. It's different.
It makes me look like I have a big balloon finger though.
No, it doesn't. It's just because you're not used to looking at yourself.
Yeah, but I put it on, then there's just like a big roll of fat over it.
No, it doesn't.
I
Or is there?
thought it looked a bit chunky, yeah.
Well,
And
then you're gonna have to
yeah,
start
and then I
doing-
goes, look at that, there's like a ring of fat on the top of it. And you're like, you'll have to go to the gym and lose weight in your hands.
I did, didn't I? Oh, just start walking your hands out.
And now I'm in the gym just training me fingers.
Just in there lifting a few weights.
So that's big, isn't it?
That's huge step. That's a relief that we got there.
And I put down a deposit for it. And I worked it out that if I pay, I think it's like 15 quid a week for a year, I'll pay them off. So if you do the maths, I'm not giving away how much it was. But like that's like compared to other places, like
In fairness, though, you got me engagement ring out there, and it's lovely, and it's never gone out of colour or nothing. Like, do you know what I mean?
it's supposed to.
No, but like, do you know what I mean? Some people just go for like, I don't know, whatever you can get. Like, but yeah.
I only told you I got it out of there.
You did. I seen
Got it
the
out of one of
bag.
them €2 machines.
Well, it
No,
wouldn't
where
still be
the ring is in the bottom.
all
you
right at this
put the coin
stage.
in and twist it.
With a lucky bag.
No, that's a lucky bag.
What the coin machine things that used to be in like Tansies and Finglas. Remember, like outside to be.
That's a pure obscure reference.
No, but like
They were
saying
in
them
like all
sort
like
of
corner shops. Like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Lawrence's or something.
Lawrence is another obscure reference. That's in Santry. That's a shop in Santry.
There's a grey shop.
Any more? Can you remember where they were?
Ballymun shops, they're gone. They were.
Originally, I wanted like a gold wedding band because I thought that was just like standard, you know that way, gold.
Yeah.
And then we went to another place and I seen a silver one. And
It was just a plain silver band.
yeah, and then I was like, oh, I like that actually. But then when we went to this place and the one I got is like a mix of both of them,
It's so different.
and it's
though.
sort of like
Yeah.
a bit of black in it as well.
Yeah, it's like black in the middle of it and then
The
gold
Celtic
around
design.
the outside of it. Is it gold or
Where
silver?
I put it on and then I disappear. It's like the ring out of Lord of the Rings. money messing. Any stormtroopers? How's things? What ring did you go for? What was it like again?
Mine is like a skinny silver band, and then it has, what was it, 50% of the diamonds around the ring, not
Yeah, you
all
can
the way
pick,
around
like,
it,
for the diamonds to go all the way around the ring.
or like
50%,
halfway, or like
40%.
yeah.
even.
So I done halfway because it goes down with the engagement ring. It's lovely.
And then after that, right, she still wasn't happy.
Are you for real?
Turns around to me and she says, yeah, well, in a few years I'm going to need an
eternity ring.
eternity ring.
No, I
was
actually
like-
didn't say it. The woman in the shop said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that. So
And the two of them were there going to me, yeah, she's going to need an eternity
it'll
ring.
be the
as well."
same one.
Hey, you won't have any room to fit any more bleeding rings.
I'll get you
What'll be next after
know.
an eternity ring?
a house.
That's never going to happen.
It will.
So there you
So
go.
yeah, that's our story on how our food shop went this week. Came back with our wedding rings.
Do you know what I hate about making curry in the gaff?
What?
I feel like my clothes just smell like curry, not like curry powder.
You always smell like curry.
What do you mean?
It's all that false tan that you're wearing.
The Bellamente.
Be a Bella.
So sue me.
So sue.
So sue me. So sue.
So sue, triple gold.
So I've had big problems, and you kept saying it to me about, like, you need to pick a best man.
Yeah.
You need to pick a
Yeah.
best man. And it took me ages because I don't have any mates.
You do have mates.
I've got a couple of mates left.
You've loads of friends.
I had loads of mates. Now I've only a couple.
That's what happens when you get old.
Yeah. Yeah, so I picked a mate. His name is, for the listeners, it's Big Soft.
Go on, big
His name is
stuff.
Sean. And we're mates since we're kids.
Yeah.
But this fella is mad as a brush.
Oh my God. He is so
He
funny.
is mad as a brush, isn't
I
he?
can imagine, like,
I'll tell you a quick story about him, right? I'll paint a picture of what he's like. We went to Galway for a weekend before. With me, you, him, and his ex-partner.
oh my
And this
God,
fella-
I know where you're going with this.
This fella had culture shock, going from Dublin to
Yeah.
Galway for the weekend. And we go into the square where all the shops are and everything. And he's walking along and he goes, oh my God. And he's dead serious. He's like,
Hands on the head.
oh my
Yeah.
God, they have a Skechers shop down here.
Look, quick.
Oh my God, there's a Skechers shop.
Like soft.
Like,
There's like
soft as a Skechers shop.
in Blanche. Like,
Yeah, everywhere. So it's like, when he said that to me, I said, if I'm ever getting married, he's the best man.
But it took you ages to ask him.
You know, he's a
Ages.
bit unreliable though.
I know he's not.
He
I'll
is.
make sure he's not.
You tell him to come to your gaff for 6 o'clock, he comes at 6 o'clock in the morning. He's like, are we going out? You said 6. I'm like, 6 a.m, Sean.
God love him. He's so nice though. He really is. He's so nice. You couldn't have picked a better person.
And he's only starting to drive as well, and he thinks he's reliving his childhood.
What you mean?
He's just reliving his, like,
Going up the
teenage
hope
years,
and all,
like,
getting chips and...
Because he texted me saying, you're coming on a spin, man. I'm like, did you fucking sort the stags out?
Oh, will I tell you? Will I tell you?
Drive through, are you?
Will I tell you what the conversation I had with him about your stags?
You're not really supposed to tell me anything like that.
Yeah, but like it's funny because it's not going to happen.
Right, go.
So me and Soph went to talk bollocks because you and Joe were guests on it, and we were queuing up, I think it was for the bar or something, and I was like, do you have any idea what you want to do for Darren for his stags? Like, and he just turned around to me dead straight in the face and goes, Vegas. And I was like, looking at him, like, and it was quiet for about 15, 20 seconds. I was like, you can't do Vegas. Like,
I'm
how are
telling you
you
now.
going to afford that? Like,
He's the type of bloke that, like, he'd say Vegas, and if we don't go to Vegas, we'll end up in Phibsborough.
I'd make sure that won't happen. And you know what? You know I won't let that happen.
I booked a table in the Bernard Shaw, man. For me
Shamrock
stag.
Lodge. I know. I'll make sure that he doesn't.
Well, you can't make sure. There's
I
other
will make
people
sure.
going on the stags.
Yeah, but if he's organising it, like, do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'll give ideas to other people and let them kind of do what they want to do. Do you know, that type of way? But Vegas is a bit extreme. Like,
Oh,
you think
no,
it's something out of
yeah.
Hangover?
You'd have to relive the hangover if you go to Vegas.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
And
It would be brilliant.
Rob a tiger.
But that's for the honeymoon.
Rob a tiger.
No, Vegas thing.
Okay. Put it all on red.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And we'll have money as well to go because we get loads of cards.
What is with you and them cards? I hope everybody brings his Delph now. Load of Delph in the gap.
I was only ever on one stags before.
Just one.
Just one. Like 2 years ago.
Right. What did you do? Like,
We went for a 5-a-side football match and a game of archery. And then went to McGowan's in Phibsborough.
I remember that.
It was good, like. But that's why I'm saying Soph will end up down Phibsborough because I told him that we went archery and blah, 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 and McGowan's, and that's what he's going to do on me. And I'm thinking, like, what could you do? Like, what are the options for me? Like,
I think the likes of, say, Carrick Shannon, that's overdone.
I'm not going there.
Like, it's overdone. Like, everybody says it's great and all, but...
Just the standard kind of go to Carrick
like,
Shannon, go to Kilkenny, dress up as a jockey.
Yeah,
or you're the horse and your mates are the jockeys.
Yeah.
And then they have to ride
It's like, if you have any ideas or
you have to jump
like,
on your back and all around the pub.
Yeah.
Because you're dressed as a horse and they're jockeys.
Or like, stripper.
I wouldn't want that. Too embarrassed. I'd be like, where's Amy?
You'd be like, she's going to go mad when I go home.
There's cameras in here. She's going to know. She's definitely going to know.
Stop.
So, Big Soft sent me a voice now. Just let me know how he's getting on with the stags in the planning process. I'll play it for you now. Wait to hear this.
Which was crazy to me. Listen to this one.
So I was thinking, right? We go to the Autobahn, yeah, and we go to Brock, right? We go to Brock and we get a little soup and a roll, and then I was thinking we rent out a Hummer limo, yeah, and fill to the brim with pot noodle, and just like drive out the Hout. We'll all have a game of football. Me, you, Skits and Harpo, Woofta, Tom O'Brady, Jimmy the Lip, Johnny the Cat, and we'll drive back to mine, yeah, and we'll watch Monday Night Raw, and then we'll all hop in the bath. Be a great night.
And I did explain that that's the type of person he is.
What's
Just
the
mad
thing he's on about?
Wrestling.
Oh.
That's on every Monday that he still watches. I haven't watched it in years.
Oh my God, sounds like a great night. Gonna have a ball.
But just to dissect that one little bit, like the Autobahn is just a pub in Finglas, and the Brock is obviously...
The airport, isn't it?
Is it the airport? No.
The soup and roll over there, though, is lovely. You have a great time.
Yeah, so there you go. We'll keep you updated with more soft bulletin news on the...
And something Johnny Lip.
Yeah, I don't even know any of them people. Skits, Harpo, Woofta, whoever the fuck that is. I think they're all people inside his head. It's a weird one, like, it's just, like, it's hard to kind of... Because you have no control over your own stags. Like, I know what I'd like to do, but I can't...
But say it, though.
But that can't happen because it's supposed to be... I want to be surprised.
I know what I'm doing for my hands, I think.
I think it's different for hens, is it?
No.
Do you organise your own hens?
No.
Who's doing that?
My maid of honour. Like the way your best man would have to do that. But then again, yeah, groomsmen can do it, or people that are going. Everybody can kind of come together and decide on something. It doesn't have to be just up to Soph to say, this is what we're doing, this is how much it is, this is when we're going. Like, everybody could be like, oh no, he'd like this, or everybody would kind of throw ideas around and you kind of choose they'll choose for you.
Well, just as long as we don't stay in Dublin. I feel like that's a waste of a stags.
Yeah, it is. It's like a night out. Would you go to like Galway? Galway's meant to be good.
No, I want to go to like Edinburgh or something.
What's in Edinburgh that you want to go to?
Kilts. Scotland, like.
For what?
For the crack. How you doing? All right, Dazzler. How you doing? You getting married? Like, yeah. How you doing over here? I say, it's just Big Soft organised it.
He has like family over there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has. Like, his family's rich. They have a mansion over there.
Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, I want to drive a Tesla.
See what that bathroom looks like?
Fuck off. What's your story with you saying that I love bathrooms?
Darren, you love bathrooms. Anywhere we go, it's like, I need to go to the toilet, and you don't even need to go.
So you think I just go...
You just go in to have a look, see what sort of soap they have, to see what the tiling's like, see if it's clean.
See how well it flushes.
Every single time you come back from a bathroom, the first time you've ever been in it, you're like, that fucking bathroom's disgusting. Or else you'll be like, that's a nice bathroom in there, it smells lovely. There's a man sitting in there giving you aftershave. You always do it. Where were we the other night? And you were
like, lollipops. I got a lollipop before off a man in the toilet. I don't think he was working there though.
Oh God, well that's strange.
Just give us a chubba chub lolly.
And did you take it?
Yeah.
How would you feel him giving a big speech to everybody? Would you be nervous?
I wouldn't be nervous. I'd be nervous for him because
why?
I know for a fact he's just going to go, and Yeah, he lives around the corner from me, like, and we went to the same school, and like, I'd say he'd be shitting himself talking. Like,
But would you be nervous what he's going to say?
no, I've nothing to hide. Like,
No, I know, but like, do you know when people are talking about
he'd probably
like,
just talk about us collecting wrestlers and all.
yeah,
But he's not gonna.
it'd be very funny.
He's not gonna talk about the time every time when we were a kid and a new film came out or an old film. He'd obsess over them. And one time he came out was gaff dressed as Clint Eastwood.
Oh God.
And his ma cut up some of the carpet that was in the
Yeah,
press
used
and
to
put it
have
on
all
him as a
things, didn't he?
poncho
Oh my
and a
God.
cowboy hat. He's not going to talk about that.
You never know. You don't know what Sophie surprises everybody every time. Honest to God.
I'd say just
He's so
he'll come out with a
funny.
load of dad jokes.
You better get the guitar out.
He'd say, well, I haven't been to America, but I've been in some states.
Yeah, and
all
everybody would be like that. And he'd be like, on his own. And you'd be like, oh God, sit down.
He's a great singer and all, though.
Oh, he's
And
brilliant.
he's great on the guitar.
Remember that thing with Lewis Capaldi?
Oh, yeah. I feel like this whole episode is just me talking about me mate, but however, he is the best man. So he used to send me voice notes of him on the toilet singing songs. And this one time he sent me one of him singing Lewis Capaldi. And I have it here, will I play it?
Oh, yeah, I do.
So this is me mate, Soph. He's the best man, sending me voice notes.
I can't tell it. Why is it sound like he's in pain?
That's him there, but he didn't like sing the lyrics. He just like mumbled them and screamed like. But I put it up on Twitter years ago, and Lewis Capaldi commented on it, saying a true talent. But I kind of want him to sing that at the wedding, maybe
Lewis
our
Capaldi?
first dance. No,
That noise?
that
No.
rendition, yeah,
Him doing that noise?
yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Off. Stop. Yeah. No.
This whole podcast is you just saying absolutely not.
I know, I'm sick of saying it to you. Every time.
Every episode is absolutely not.
Nope, not happening.
I'll get one of them.
You won't get any of them.
Imagine he was singing that song as their first dance, as a prank.
What would you do? You'd have to just accept it and get on with it. Everybody looking at you, but I'd be fuming.
I'd say instead of like doing a speech, he'd probably just sing a tune. Not like that Lewis Capaldi attempt, but like an actual tune.
What sort of song do you think he'd sing?
Well, I'd probably get him to sing Picture This.
Do you think he'd be any use at it?
What's the air song? 95.
And
She
never
lives
trained?
at 95, the year that I came alive.
No, well, you
No.
would need to stop because you're not good.
It's better than softer, growling.
Growling down the...
But if he was to sing 95, maybe in the same key as the Capaldi song, would you be happy with that?
That noise, like?
Yeah.
Not even saying that?
I was just like,
No.
One. No?
No.
I might get Ryan Hennessy, yeah.
You never know.
I'll give him a
Ryan
shout.
Hennessy.
Ryan Hennessy, if you ever listen to this, will you bust at a wedding and sing us a song?
Remember he said that he'd give you 95 thumps when you asked him to sing it?
I come on this post saying, sing that 95 song of a photo of him when he was on stage or something.
Yeah.
He replied saying, I'll give you 95 thumps.
You can picture it though.
So that'll do. That'll do.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, so what song do you think you'd sing other than Picture This?
I don't know. He's mad for the 80s tunes and that, isn't he? Metallica probably. Enter Sandman.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. He's a rocker, like, isn't he?
he's very good though.
And he
Not
watches.
that nice now,
He
but he
loves
is
the
actually
wrestling
good.
and that.
Yeah, he loves the wrestling.
I'd say we could set up a wrestling ring at the wedding.
And have him coming out as
And
a
have him
wrestler.
coming out as all the wrestlers. Just
No,
keep getting
no.
dressed
Do
up.
you know
and
who
behind
he'd
the curtain coming out.
who he'd be if he was a wrestler? The Undertaker.
Why?
I just feel like he would be. Give him some extensions, make his hair real long, with a hat. Imagine him coming down.
He's
That's
either-
it, dressed now for the wedding.
He's either going to make the wedding or ruin it.
Or he'll make it.
I've got a bit of information for you.
Go on.
The best man is responsible for looking after the rings.
The wedding rings?
Yeah, according to Google.
No, there.
I
Would you trust
not,
him?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't.
He'd forget them.
100%.
He'd forget them somewhere.
Yeah,
He'd leave them down somewhere. Be like, oh, I don't know where they are.
yeah. And he'd be like ringing his man. He'd be like, "Ma, did I leave them wedding rings at home and all?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, they're on the microwave, you big idiot." And he'd be like, "Oh, right, here, I have to go back to Dublin because I need to get the rings." And it'd be just like,
And he'd
That'd just be
drive
it.
off and then he won't be back.
I'd come back with them. But
Yeah, about 3 hours later.
we'd be fucking eating our dinner and everything by then. Like, I wouldn't trust him with the rings. I wouldn't trust. It's hard to trust anyone with them. It feels like I'd give them to me ma probably,
Yeah, my ma or your ma.
or just keep them in the jewellers.
What, on the day?
Yeah,
You can't keep them there on the day.
and then just get a bit of Tipex on our finger instead, and then we collect them.
No. Absolutely not. There's another one for you.
I didn't know that now. Did you ever hear that?
The best man taking the rings. No.
What was your understanding of that?
That like your ma or my ma'd have it.
I just thought it was like whoever you trust.
And then
the
you'll
most.
have that little person that brings up the rings then.
What do you mean, the little person?
Like the child that brings up the rings.
Yeah, child.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Ewoks
No.
for Star Wars, no?
Oh my God, if I hear another thing about this bleeding, you don't even like Star Wars. You don't.
Got Star Wars pajamas. I mean,
No, you don't.
I
You've Star Wars clothes that you wear at home.
I don't.
You
I have a
do?
Star Wars tracksuit.
No, yeah. he dresses up like he has all the costumes and he only wears them on a Sunday.
Enough Star Wars chat.
I have a fact for you and you're going to love this one. The best man is meant to be in charge of like holding on to the cards and stuff like that. How do you feel about minding all the cards?
Well, if I'm not letting him go, I'm not going to have him mind the rings. I'm definitely not going to like leave all that money with him.
How do you know there's money in them? There could be vouchers or anything in it.
Yeah, still money, still currency, that, you know.
I don't think so.
Well, people aren't going to turn up the wedding with a card saying congratulations and
Yeah,
that's it.
a lot of people do.
I'll be shaking the life out of all of them.
He won't even be handed to you.
No,
You
they
get a
won't be-
card box
they won't be
and they're getting locked in that.
They won't be handed to him either. Or any of your friends. I wouldn't
What's my friends got to do
I
with it?
wouldn't trust anyone going to that wedding except my ma or my family. Don't know about your family. They're known for all that.
Oh my God. Who, me nanny and granddad? Well, Phyllis is known for it. At least she's
Only
not known.
messing. No, I wouldn't be able to leave the cards with him. Maybe I'm just speaking
Yeah, speaking so negative.
negative about
Yeah.
maybe he would be alright with it. I feel like he'd
He'd have a hole in his pocket or something and he'd just
Yeah.
fall everywhere.
have a smoke hanging out his mouth for the whole day, and I'd say there'd be a load of ash all over the place in where all the cards are.
You just need to give him a break. You're so mean.
That's what mates do though.
What, slag each other?
Yeah.
On podcasts?
He has a podcast as well.
What's it called?
The Best Man. GoLoud original. GoLoud original podcast called The Best Man. Listen to it. It's out on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Any more mad ones? He stands beside you and signs the
License.
The license, yeah.
Yeah.
So, actually, do you know what? All of the responsibility is on the best man.
Yeah, a good bit,
It feels like all of the responsibility is on him.
And has he asked your aunt about anything yet? Nothing
No,
else?
not even at, like, how you getting on with Anne.
I don't think he even knows about weddings. He just kind of turns up most of the time. He's never had a big part in a wedding. He'll
Sure, I brought him to the
He'll
Talking Bollocks live show and he had us fly down for the whole thing, eating pizza in the
oh
green
my
room.
God, yeah. That was, I was like, Soph, your zip. He's like, it won't go up anymore.
It just got to the point where he was like, I don't care.
He doesn't give a shit. Does not
I
give
looked at a
shit.
story the next day and there's a curtain up in the green room in the National Stadium where you open it and look out and you can see people queuing for drinks and that. And he had the curtain peered back
And
he
him
had his finger up. He wasn't in it, just his
with his
finger.
flap case.
With his flap case, yeah, his flap phone case, big outfit case, where he can't even read the phone. And he has his finger up, and the caption on it is "Peasants."
Yeah, because they were all queuing for the bar.
And it's the first time the fella was ever in a green room in his life.
And he went over and ate all the pizza. And recorded it saying, this is all for me.
So he walked in, the minute he walked in, he had the flip case
Straight open.
But
The
again-
magnet
against-
undone.
against his chest, you know, like discreetly. And he's just like recording himself, oh, VIP, yeah, I'm VIP now, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, he's so funny.
So now I won't have him mind the cards or the rings. I feel like I'm going to have to like just get my uncle, who's the groomsman, to like kind of like tie me tie and all that and like do all the stuff you're supposed to do before it, because the best man's supposed to do that as well.
Yeah.
Because I'd be busy trying to pull his fly up.
Yeah, you can't even keep
You
that
know?
up, like.
So my uncle will do the tie and I'll be pulling his fly up.
Yeah, we get him a few pins to keep it up if it doesn't close.
A few safety pins.
Get him a new flap case. That's what you can get him as a gift. So you have to buy a groomsman and your best man a gift.
They actually?
Yeah. So you
New
get
pair-
him a new case for his phone and a new pair of jeans.
Yeah. But I tell you one thing, he's sound though, isn't he?
He's such a good, like, I think he's just so funny. He's so genuine.
Yeah. There's nobody like him at all.
No, there's not. Like, there's really not. He just lightens up if you go anywhere with him, like, you know, any
Makes
event
it,
or
like-
anything like that, he actually makes it because he's brilliant. Like, he's gas.
Yeah. And I have to get him a gift, will I?
Yeah, and Darren, the groomsman, a gift as
And the
well.
groomsman a gift.
What are you thinking?
A box of cigars. He loves Scarface.
There you go.
So he could be Tendy's Tony Montana for the day. Because no doubt he's going to have his collars up on his shirt.
Yeah.
Going around.
He's fucking gas.
Okay, let's go. Okay. All night. I'm telling you. Or else,
Cufflinks would be nice as well, though, for the morning of it, like.
what do you mean?
Cufflinks on the end of your shirt.
Is he not supposed to get them for me?
No.
Little stormtrooper.
Oh my God.
Only joking, though. I'll get him something. I might get him a wrestler. He gets me a wrestler every year for my
Yeah,
birthday.
2 years do.
Every year we get each other a wrestler.
They're not even opening the packets. I think he's giving the same one back.
I think so. They're mad dusty on top of the bleeding press. Yeah, I'll get him something because he's a good friend. He's a loyal friend. So he deserves a good present.
Yeah.
And a good box.
You appreciate him though. He's been there for years and years, like, do you know what I mean?
Do you remember he texted me saying, here man, it was a voice now. Here man, I'm after finding a bit of black pudding in the back of the fridge and like it's a bit open. It doesn't smell around. Would you say that's alright to eat?
And you didn't talk to
On
him
a
for
fucking
about
Saturday,
three months before
Yeah,
that.
on a Saturday or something. And I'm like, you think he's going to organise a stags? And he's fucking asked me about black pudding in the back of the fridge there about a year.
He's gas.
But I love him for it. He's a unique legend.
Yeah, he really is.
So what do you think about next week? We'll talk about the hens and the maid of honour and
Oh
your
yeah,
side of
I've
things.
loads of things on that, yeah.
I'm so jealous because you're very organised with all that. All your friends would be on the ball.
My maid of honour would be on the ball 100%.
There you go. So we'll talk about that next week then, yeah?
Woo!
The Conways is a GoLoud original podcast.
Tune in next Tuesday at 2 p.m.
And listen to Big Soft Snoop podcast as well.
The Best Man.
It's a GoLoud original podcast. That's also out on Tuesday.
Featuring Darren as a guest.
It's not really like you sold that pretty too well there.
Did I really?
You're getting better.
Am I? Thanks.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.